Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and being here today. I am about to go on a 6-week travel adventure with my family of 4. So there's 4 of us, 2 children which are under 10. And we are going to Europe. So firstly we're flying into London, and then we are flying to Edinburgh and Paris and a whole other load of countries. So there's 5 in total that we're going to, and we can only take a 7 kilo carry-on limit with Emirates. So I'm being very practical in the items that I can take. And today I'm going to share with you my toiletries. So these are the items that I'm going to be taking, which are literally the minimum. If you beg to differ, please comment below and, offer any suggestions that you do have, which I could swap out. But I've done a lot of research, and these are the items that I think will work for me when it comes to traveling light, obviously taking the bare minimum. So this is the bag once it's been opened. I found that this one is going to be a lot easier. You can hang it. So it's going to be like a space saver. Those of you who have traveled to Europe before, I have myself, I know how small the rooms can be, and there's 4 of us going to be in a room at one time. So yeah, I wanted something that was basically very practical and just out of the way of everything. So let me go through each pocket with you. I'm going to start off with the large pocket, this one here. I haven't stacked this right up because there's no need. I only need the bare essentials, as I mentioned. So firstly is this little pouch. How cute are these little pouches? I think I got them from Cotton On. Anyway, these include my brushes. So if I can get them out, I can't. So anyway, so these are my makeup brushes. These are the essential ones that I will be taking. Yeah. So they are the ones that I'll be taking. They literally do the whole face, the eyes, everything you can basically think of. They are, yeah, a multi-use range of brushes that I'll be taking. So they're super lightweight. Now this is my TSA approved bag. This is the one that I will be getting out of my suitcase to actually give to TSA, or put on the tray I should say, that goes through the scanner. This has to be, I think it's 1,000 mils, which is like 1 kilo, and the actual product can't be more than 100 mils in total. So just a reminder that if you take a container that is 120 mils, for instance, but it's only half full, so there's only 60 mils in there, they will still actually make you throw it out, because the actual container has to be under 100 mils each. So yeah, just being mindful of that. So let me just break it down what I've actually got in this bag. And yeah, so I love Sukins. So these are an Australian brand, and yeah, I've been using them for years, and they are really, really great for my skin. I love it. This is just their normal everyday skincare use. I've got the actual body wash here, and the facial cleanser, and the moisturizer. So these guys I literally cannot leave behind, because I think when you travel, your skin breaks out, and if I don't have my actual normal skincare, then my skin is going to be a nightmare, and all my photos are going to show my skin being a nightmare. So yeah, it pays to actually take your products that you're currently using. Moving on, this is the deodorant that I'll be taking. I can't do the one where you actually put it on with your fingers, and I don't like the roller. So I'm just going to have to, I'm assuming, buy probably 2 or 3 of these along the way. But this will get me started. That one is 50 mil. There you go. So that one's under, and these ones here I think are like 50. Oh, there we go. 50 mils each. I have my foundation. Now, I actually decanted this into a tube, right? I don't have it here. And I have been actually using the tube, but I'm found that I use, like, we're going for 6 weeks, so I need something that's going to last that long. I know that obviously this whole thing will last that long. The tubes that I decanted into do not last that long, so I think I got like 2 weeks out of it, and then I'm going to be makeupless. So I'm just like, do you know what? I think this is 30 mil. So yeah, I'm taking the whole thing. And those that wear makeup totally know what I mean by that. Hand sanitizer. Obviously this is essential. I think this is around 30 mil as well. Doesn't actually say on the outside, but I'm going to assume it's about 30 mil, same as the rest of them. This one here is a setting spray. It also is a SPF. So this is a cute little product. I use a setting spray every single day, except mine everyday one is an SPF. Now I wanted a SPF product because my foundation and my moisturizer does not contain it. And obviously being, on the plane, and then obviously over in Europe, we're gonna be out and about all the time. I wanted to have a great SPF. So this I will be putting on before. You can do it before or after makeup. I prefer to actually put it on before I put my makeup on top of it. And yeah, it just sits a lot nicer. I found if you put it on after, your skin can become very oily, even though I have normal combination skin. I find that by the end of the day, it's super oily. However, before makeup, this is a good product. So yeah, I'll be using this, and this literally is a tiny little spray, and it's 30 mils. So yeah, super cute. Handy dandy toothpaste. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, little travel size toothpaste, and that is 40 mils or grams. Alrighty, so I chose to take a liquid blush. I don't usually use liquid for like the powdered products like eyes and cheeks. I find that liquid on liquid doesn't really gel very well. It takes a little bit more warming on the skin to make the product look good, or make it look actually like it's seamless on the skin. However, I feel like if I'm taking like a powder, I fear that it's actually going to smash. If I have to check my bag, for instance, last minute for whatever reason, it's absolutely going to get thrashed around. So I'm scared that all of the powders, if I take any powders, are going to get absolutely trashed. So I've chosen to take all liquids for my makeup. So it's like literally I'm just going to tap it on, and then you probably use my fingers. You shouldn't really, but because of bacteria, but just make sure you wash your hands. And then just lightly spread it in there. You can also use this on your lips, which is great as well as an added extra. In saying that, I've actually taken some lip products. I do like to have a lip liner. I feel like, especially as I'm aging, around my lips, it's not really defined very well. So I like to wear a lip liner, sometimes just on its own, sometimes just with a little bit of gloss over top. This is a great little lip gloss. This is by Frankie Blair. It's actually my cousin that owns this company, but it's amazing. And it's just such a beautiful product. Like, it's just a real subtle, skin tone. As you can see, very light, and I always choose tones that match my skin. So I don't go with, so you can see here, they're pretty much all in the same family. All in the same colour family. If I was going to change my blush to like an orange pigment, for instance, I would obviously change my lips to have an orange pigment in it, just so it all matches. Yeah, I feel like if there's a couple of different shades happening, then it makes your face look off. But you know what? It's completely up to you, and that's what I prefer. So yeah, moving on. Body creams. This is just one that I've decanted into this. I think it's like 50 ml, this one. And yeah, it's just for my dry legs. Moving on. All right, so this is perfume. So these are so cute. You literally put on, say this is your perfume bottle, you put it on like that and you pump it. And they're so cute. Like, I think I got these from Temu. I think it came in like a pack of 4 or something. So I got 8 in total because I gave some to my mum. I also have one in my handbag, one in the car. You get the picture. So I'm taking 2. I feel like that's going to be okay for 6 weeks. And that's got my normal perfume in it. My mascara. I don't actually know if these guys technically say that this is a liquid. But I'll put it in here anyway. I'm gonna put it in here because you never know. You never know. Anyway, stain remover pen. It sounds like liquid, so it's gonna be a liquid, classified as liquid. But I've seen this in so many YouTube videos, and I'm gonna take people's advice, and I'm gonna take one of these, especially with kids, because I know they're gonna be rolling around at the Champs-Élysées on the grass, and they're all gonna be getting stained. Anyway, moving on. And this one is my last one out of here. Again, this pack is part of that 6 set that I said before, and it's from Temu. This is concealer, so this is just the added extra around the eye area, or if I do have a pimple. This is a shade, half shade darker than my current, yeah, like everyday. You can't really tell, but you might be able to. It's, yeah, a shade darker. The reason being is because the darker shade usually has an orange base to it, and orange helps with the purple or blue under eye colouring. I'm trying to think of the word anyway. Yeah, mostly under my eyes, well, majority of people actually, I should say, it's blue, purple underneath their eyes here. And a product that is orange based helps to counter that colour. And yeah, it just blends seamlessly with my normal foundation. So yeah, that's just a little pro tip there. Cool, so I am gonna pack this all back in here, exactly how it came out, obviously. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, you get the picture. So these are the items that I'm gonna be taking, and they all pack in here nicely. This is all going to be popped on the TSA conveyor belt, and yeah, the officers there are going to be happy as Larry. Not going to chuck anything out. If they do, I'll be sad. But you know, it's not like we're going to a third world country, and we can actually buy products when we go over there. So anyway, that's that. Moving on into this big pocket. I've actually brought, I know again, we're not going to a third world country. However, I feel like those that know that this will be coming never have anything on hand. So I've got the girls on hand. Enough said. We've got a razor. Now I have looked at the travel size razor, and it comes in like a little cover. I feel like the cover is actually huge though. This is smaller, way smaller than an actual travel razor. So don't be fooled, just get a normal razor. This is my toothbrush. It's a little flip up one, and I've got a little cover for it because, you know, germs in hotels. I also have a little flip brush because my normal brush is absolutely ridiculously huge. So I've just got a little travel one. Yeah, I got my daughter the same. And that is it for that one. All right, moving up to these sections here. So this one here, I have cotton tips, some nail clippers, and tweezers, because, you know, I'll be surprised if I do not use these in the first few days, to be honest. And the other side has our MacPack jacket patches. So I'm taking these because the jackets are very prone to ripping. They are a very light material, but they're super warm. And yeah, if there's a little rip, then the feathers are going to come pouring out, and we are going to be in a world of pain. So yeah, I thought I'd better take them just in case. Moving on to the top section, which is this little zip one here. I have a nail file, so they always come in handy. I have some laundry sheets. So we will be doing washing, obviously, because we are taking a capsule wardrobe each, which means it's like 10 to 12 items of clothing in total for 6 weeks. So Mum is going to be doing some washing. I've got just some spare Ziploc bags. I feel like they might come in handy, particularly when we've got leftover food and stuff. I've got a massive bag, as I said, of Band-Aids. And there's actually more elsewhere. But yeah, that is a massive bag of Band-Aids because, you know, you can never have too many. And this tiny little bag, oh my God, these are so cute. I think it was a pack of 5 of these, and they're from Temu. But these have been super handy, and the actual material on them is super thick. So in here I've got hair ties and some hairpins because we can never have too many of those. Me and my daughter both use them, having long, well, she's got longer hair than me, but anyway. So yeah, this bag here weighs a total of 0.7 kilos, so like 70 grams in total. No, 700 grams in total, which is under a kilo, which is great because obviously it has to be for, you know, the less it weighs, the more clothes I can take. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, this is my toiletries bag. So thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you guys being here. If you do have any questions, please pop them in the bottom, and I will be back for another video to show you some more of my little items that I'm going to be taking on our trip, including what I'm going to be taking for the kids. So yeah, join along for my mini series, and I hope to see you guys around shortly. Okay, please like and subscribe to this video. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.